The tension in the air, folks. Everyone is excited for tonight's 175 lap extravaganza.
Do you have another mic? We can co-announce right now.
It should be one heck of a race.
Wow.
There's a lot of strategy that will be played out today, as my buddy Joe Murata said. Once again, I'd like to welcome all you folks here to Galletta's Greenhouse and the Galletta's Speedway for tonight's 175 lap earth rattling, teeth shaking, neck breaking 175 lap extravaganza.
It's the first time ever using this one, so it's, for some reason it picked up that it was.
Oh, I need to put this in order.
Oh, here's a pen. And I was just gonna go and see if I can get anyone.
You got another mic?
I do have another mic. They're kind of. When he's done with that, I'm gonna have to put it back on the left side.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My left. It's my left side. I have another one. I should have got another one. Those were only $5 up in it.
So I gotta figure this is gonna take a while to figure out.
Oh yeah, good. I don't have to.
Oh wait,
Can I
there's
use this mic temporarily?
I think you're third. I think.
Can we use this mic temporarily at the same time as he uses that one, or is there only one?
Oh, you guys both want to do it.
Well,
all right. Then I just gotta switch it back.
We'll talk like John.
16, 16,
Right.
It's just when we're done. We'll
Yeah.
switch it back.
Okay, so it's gonna go. Which car? Oh, Chad Leroy. He's.
They're both mic perfect.
Yep.
Wow. Whenever you're ready, we'll
Start what?
start actually talking about what Joe and Roy do. We got both that mics.
I mean, we can talk while I'm doing this.
Well, welcome everybody to the 2007 Galletta's Greenhouse Go-Karts 175, sponsored by Ogre himself.
Well, MC, the weather's beautiful, and Mrs. Coleman's beautiful. Nothing more I can say here tonight. The food was excellent, and the fans
Definitely, it was definitely really good.
175 laps, first time in Galetta's go-kart history that we're doing this. Should be very interesting. What's your take on this?
I think it's going to be a great race. You're going to see some three-wide racing a couple times. I don't see why we can't have a caution-free race. We got some experienced drivers, a couple rookies, Chad, Leroy. Russ Brown's got a new car here this week. It looks nice, don't it, Kyle?
Oh, you mean Russ Hockey?
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, car looks gorgeous. You know, Joey Hawksby put a lot of time and effort into that car, and the red, white, and blue just sparkling in the sunshine here on this beautiful Sunday evening. And
I'm watching here Ogre's qualifying lap. It's actually really interesting. He's second fastest, I believe, tonight, isn't he, Kyle?
yeah, because he does during the season. He can't find his way out of his house. But I'll tell you what, he's putting on a
Sleeping while eating,
But
sleeping
remember,
while watching TV, you know, that's Ogre's specialty, isn't it?
remember, folks, he is the defending champion here at Galetta's Go-Kart Speedway for the Klassic.
Impressive win last year. His only win in the Galletta career. This Ogre's, whoa, we got, who's this on the tape? Ogre's third qualify, second qualify, whatever one this is. He was actually pulling impressive. Can't believe Chris did not get second. Usually those two are 1 and 2.
Well, like I said before, the track conditions were a little slippery there in the first session. You know, I mean, as you can see, when Ogre put water on the track, it made it even worse when Oscar Berry took a hard hit into the wall here, right in the tower.
Definitely, I want to know what the camera woman here felt when the tires, they were getting knocked about, what, 6 tires got moved in that incident?
Oh, I don't know, but I know I felt it because I was standing in the back of the tower, and I tell you what, I was shaking like a leaf. I thought for sure he was going to knock this tower down. But fortunately he didn't. He was alright. He whipped her around and went out.
Oscar's a good driver, he really is. He puts a lot of time and effort in his car. He's just bought a new engine for his other car, his backup car he's got for tonight. Bought a new engine from that, and it seems like it's running well.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. The motor sounds like it's got some power. Hopefully, it will last throughout the race, and we can, come up and pass some cars and maybe take the lead here.
Kyle, how was your run tonight? You're running a 16.3 is your best lap. Definitely a good run for you. You look like you're starting third in the feature. How's your kart feeling, and what are your intake?
I don't like to brag or nothing, but I had to hold on to that horse. She was a little loose, especially going into turn number 1. I had to hold on for dear life, but I tell you what, Matt put a lot of time into the motor, and I'd like to thank him once again and this great Stevens family for all the effort and time they put in, especially the food.
Yeah, the food was great, I'll tell you that much. Thank you, Mrs. Stevens.
It was finger licking good. But yeah, I mean, my car was a little loose to begin with. Like I said, the track will get worked in. I bet it hooks up better, and hopefully I'll take the lead here and hold on to that baby for 175 laps.
All right, Kyle, we have 175 laps. What is your plan for the first 100 or 125 of this race?
Well, it's Sunday, so I'll just figure I'll go for a Sunday cruise here at Galletta's. Don't want to go too hard because, 175 laps is pretty hard on the cars and the engines and everything. So I'm just gonna take it easy and cruise around here. And we got a guest.
We got rookie Chad Leroy here. Chad, how was your qualifying run, and what did you think? What do you think about this track so far?
18 seconds suck.
18 seconds. Hey, I tell you what. Last year, 1 year ago was my first time here at Galletta's Motorsports Park, and I tell you what, I hopped in this thing thinking, hey, it's just a dinky go-kart. I hopped in that thing, I spun out more times, and a twister went around the
Buddy caught him.
earth. But I mean, great run out there for your first time. What do you think about these go-karts?
They're actually pretty fast. Like, I never know they'd go that fast.
Yeah, 5 horsepower does not sound like that much, but they're on local lawnmowers around here.
Well, when you got a great engine builder and Matt Stevens puts all his muscles into it, I tell you what, he can shave a head like no one else.
Chad, what was your experience like out there for your qualifying lap?
A little shaky because just shaky.
Just shaky,
Just shaky.
like a leaf. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, you did a great job for your first time. My first time, I was clueless out there. I spun out about 4 times, probably turned a 23-second lap. I couldn't find my way out of the pits. But I tell you what, I got a little better, and some word of advice is take your time out there. 175 heart-pounding, earth-shattering, neck-breaking, teeth-rattling laps here at Galletta's. It's going to be a while, so just take your time, and best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you, Chad, for coming up. See you next 10 minutes. Ryan Coleman this year got a win in the 9 Miller Reuter created kart. What do you think of that win, Kyle? What did you think of that?
Oh, I was stoked. I seen my my buddy up there in the front leading my cart. I was very happy to see that thing take a win. I thought for sure Mr. Chris Stevens was gonna pass him going into 1 or 2, but he held his line, and if it wasn't for Buddy spinning out, I don't know.
Definitely an impressive run for him. That car has been through so much. Just notice the flipping. I think who's ever driven that car has actually flipped it once besides Andy Noto.
Yeah, it's definitely flipped 20 times more than it's won, that's for sure. I put her on her stop a couple times, Kelly Miller, and yourself, MC, and Andy Noto, and the list just goes on. And, to have the nerds that go out there and drive that thing is pretty impressive. But like I said, Ogre put a lot of time into that car, fixing the frame, so it widened it and made it a little longer, so the thing handles a little better, doesn't get on 2 wheels like I experienced it.
Definitely a nice paint scheme for this week's Classic on that kart. Nice green. Looks like Ryan's limited super modified, which can't stay running longer than 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a beautiful looking limited small block super modified.
He should be taping this.
And it's nice to see a professional driver out here in the backyard racing the Galettas. I tell you what, this isn't easy out here, folks. You can just ask it from a pro, Ryan Coleman.
We got Buddy Condom here. Us people around here call him Buddy Condom. Definitely a good.
When you guys are done, just press pause.
Definitely he's had some trouble this year keeping his car in play for the win of the feature. He spun out. He's definitely coming on quickly. Last week could have had definitely a chance to win and spun out. Do you think tonight could be his night, or do you think?
Absolutely not. No, just kidding. But Buddy again, for his 5th or 6th time coming out here, glad he's doing one hell of a job motoring that 5 horsepower go-kart around here. It's not easy going the opposite way, because I know Buddy himself drove a limited super modified at the Oswego Speedway.
Yeah, like 3 races.
3 races, but hey. I don't know what to say about that, but anyways, back to Buddy and his driving here at Galletta's. It's not easy, folks. It may look easy out there.
Definitely. I thought it was easy coming in for my first time. I don't know how many times that I spent in the first 3-4 weeks of coming here. I started at my 2nd race on the pole and definitely wiped out going into 2. Took out almost half the field. It's definitely a lesson learned. Take your time. Don't step on the gas or you're going to step on your...
Nerds.
What about Matt's girlfriend? She won a race this year, folks.
Definitely impressive. Only woman driver to win here at Galletta Speedway. She's I don't know what's her time. 17.6 is her best time. Definitely pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just to win a race here is very hard here at Galletta's.
Here or Oswego or the other track we raced at.
Yeah, but especially here because when you got these long straightaways, if you don't have enough power or the foot to put the pedal down to make it have power, you're not going to go anywhere. But she did one heck of a job winning that race. Once she got in the lead, she didn't look back, that's for sure. She had 3 men behind her. She did not let down. So
definitely showed that move.
Hands out to her, she definitely put on the show. I know I was going nuts. I think I jumped higher than Michael Jordan in his good days.
Speaking of Matt Furlong Stevens, what is going on with him the last couple weeks? Definitely hasn't been able to get a win. Ryan Coleman won the last race. Chris Stevens a week before, I believe. Do you think Matt is definitely a hard-set contender for this tonight, or do you think another winner will prevail?
Oh, definitely he's going to come out here. He's, you watch him though, he's going to lag back in the first 100 laps or so, but I'll tell you what, watch out for him in the last 50. He's going to come up, he's going to try to take his inside line that no one else can run. But once he gets on the inside, he can pass you, unlike anyone else here. So should be interesting to see him start in the front, go all the way to the back, and then come all the way back through to the front to try to win the inaugural 12th annual Galletta's Go-Kart Classic.
Definitely some impressive racing the last couple weeks. We had a lot of 3-wide racing last time we raced 2 Mondays ago. Do you think we'll see the same tonight as we did then?
Oh, absolutely. The track got a week off. A lot of preparation into it, as you can see the Oakster watering that baby. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here tonight. 175 laps is a lot of racing. Anything can happen, It's just going to be really interesting. I just don't know what to say because I know I'm going to be sitting back thinking to myself, wow, there's still 125 to go. Give me a gun now. But, so like I said, it's going to be interesting.
We have 175 laps. Me and you both have about our season. You're in case a season, me a quarter, 75% of the season down. We've actually held off Matt a couple times. Matt is, 16 years into this. He's definitely, this will be a good race between the old and the young. What do you think is going to be coming important in this race? Endurance or skill towards the end?
Well, not so much any of those. It's being patient. But definitely skill holding him off, but patience I think will be the big thing tonight because he's got so much experience and once you see him get in the front you'll have a tendency of trying to chase him down, but that's probably the worst thing you can do in a long race like this because your car can't really take 175 hard laps. But look at him just strutting around the corner like he's somebody tough. Thinks he's Mario Andretti. Well, he really is here, folks. He's definitely one heck of a driver. because I've experienced racing against him. Not only here with the Oswego Speedway dirt track, he can flat out pedal a go-kart. There's no doubt about that. Hi, Matt.
How many people show up there?
Who else have we talked about yet? Chris, Wes, Nick, Dan, Ryan Bowman. Talk about the Dans, I guess. It's pretty disappointing this year. We have not seen the Dans the last 3 or 4 races. If they come up tonight, it's definitely going to be the battle of the best. Nick Dan, with his new racing cam he's got in his car, and definitely been able to prove himself the last time he was out here. He just comes up in a misfortune, especially in the last closing laps of the race. Do you think if he shows up tonight, will make it all 175 laps and hopefully prevail after being a couple weeks off? Do you think he's going to...
Well, as long as he takes, like I said, patience. That's the word of the day, folks, patience. He just has, everyone has to be patient, especially Nick, because he's had some hard luck trying to finish a race with, popping chains or blowing tires, just like everyone else. So he'll have to, but definitely he's a contender, no doubt about that. And his father, Dick, wow, tell you that thing's got some horsepower, and that's like riding behind a Harley for 175 laps with smoke coming out of it.
Yeah, we gotta do pictures. Alright, we're gonna close up for a little bit. Driver pictures. Drivers, get with your carts. Pictures will be taken in a couple minutes. We'll be back in the 20 minutes or so. Me and Kyle Reuter having our closing statements before the Galletta's 175 live.
Thank you, folks. Did you hit pause?
Yeah, I hit stop. I don't know.
Roast in there.
I do think that Carly may be shit.
What?
It smells like shit up here. Either that or it's just my shoe.
Honey, they need the camera if you start the first.
I got the camera. I was trying to read this to find out what the hell happening.
Not too late for that. How to make it smell weird? Oh, honey.
What?
Go take a picture and just like make the red star.
Yep.